A big game about to start here at North Hobart Oval. It was an 11-4 season for Hutchins after one of their games was abandoned or cancelled, and an 11-5 season for the Roosters. Funnily enough, they'll be doing the same two sides in the seniors a little bit later on today. A magnificent day here at North Hobart Oval. A little bit of clouds starting to form, crowds starting to build. There's not much footy on today. Another game down at Huonville in the SFL as a prelim. But the big game here about to get underway in about 5 minutes. A couple of changes to the side for Hutchins from last week. Cam Valente is out, he's back to Adelaide. Devereux is out with an ankle. Tom Bailey is named emergency and Will Ellis was omitted. Into the side comes Zach Berry, Jack Bastick, James Black and Dale Ayres. As we see one of the champions of the competition there, Jai Rogers, with the big Bush Tucker man beard on screen. DOSA are very familiar with final series. And they'll be out to prove something against their arch rivals, the Hutchins Old Boys. It's the Lions and the Roosters doing battle in the final game of the season. A couple of players to watch. Al Sayers, the coach of the Hutchins Lions. Zach Berry played seniors pretty much all year and comes back into the side. Same thing with Jack Bastick for the Hutchins Lions. For DOSA, the coach, Pat Carroll, always very good. The captain, Aaron Davey. Jordan Cox, the vice-captain. Matt Scott through the middle. Justin Carroll, of course, the coach. Coach's non-relation, I found out a little earlier. I'd probably call them brothers their entire career, but they're not related. Kyle Manser in the long sleeve. And another one, Jude Saavedra, the 19-year-old, playing good footy. Hutchins boys just getting their final pep talk. Nick Cleary, the big ruckman, there just on your left of screen. Expecting a baby imminently. Played a little joke on his coach as he walked through the gate. I was walking next to him, he rang him up, said, "Watch this, Tubes, I'm ringing Al Sayers. Gonna tell him my wife's gone into labour, I'm running a bit late, but I'm here." Pretty rough joke, to be honest. Game about to get started. Cleary in the ruck for Hutchins will go to the right of screen. It'll be hard hitting here, I imagine, in the early stages of the Old Scholars Football Association Grand Final for 2022. If you're out there watching on the live stream, we appreciate your viewership. But get down here. It's a magic day for football at North Hobart Oval. Umpire's about to get started. DOSA beat St Virgil's in the seniors to get into the grand final. So that game coming up a little bit later on as well. Umpire about to get started. The 666 has started and we are away. The grand final for 2022. The Lions win the ball out of the ruck. Out it comes now. Quick tackle laid on the Roosters. Moving the ball forward is Griffith. Throws it on the boot. It moves forward for the Roosters. Bouncing ball here at half forward. Out the back now for the Lions. A bit of space here. Head over the footy. Couldn't quite gather. It was Black. Diving on the ball. We'll see a ball up here. Right on half forward for the Roosters. A little bit of assistance there provided by White. Cleary again, smart. Tap down, coming through with pace there was Stadler. Couldn't get rid of the footy, Stadler. So it'll be a free kick going to the Roosters. Short one by Page, missed the mark, bouncing ball over the back, trying hard to get the footy with Silver. Couldn't quite. Now it comes out for Black. Black gets caught with the footy. That's holding the ball. Great tackle laid down there by Marsh, and he'll go back and have a shot at goal. In the blue wheels. Black just trying too hard there, couldn't quite get through. And the first shot on goal will go to this man. In he comes. Deliberate approach. Magic hair. Blue boots. Didn't mind it off the boot, and it's through for a goal, and he loves it. First goal to the Roosters. Max Marsh. There's Jungle in the background. They're all screaming, all you in the middle Griffo. It was a good tackle laid by Marsh. I reckon he should be given some of the accolades. Back in the middle. Cleary. Couldn't quite. Griffith wins it over the back. Running on was Hudson. Wrapped up in a tackle. Nicely done. We'll see a ball up. Good tackle laid by Salter. Griffith wins it out again. Berry. Handball's off. Bit of space here. Handball came out. Was a hold on there? No. It was Jack Bassett. Couldn't quite get it. Now the Lions string a couple of handballs together. Short one's on. Fist from behind came late. Didn't matter though. Rawlings went on with it. Handball was late. Paget gets, Spiden rather, gets caught holding the footy. A nice tackle laid by Page. Page at half back looks up. He's got a little bit of movement. Didn't get the distance. White went high. Berry. Wrapped up in a tackle. We'll see a ball up. Carroll at the bottom of the pack. Coach and veteran. Cleary going to get a free kick here. Handball came out. Bastic moving the ball forward. Chance over the back. Couldn't quite take the mark. There was the other Bastic. Caught holding the footy. We had a free kick going to the Roosters. Nice tackle laid. Long roost. Cleary sets himself. He's got big mitts and strong from Cleary. Joe Rogers didn't like that much. Cleary throws it on the boot. Gee, it's a ruckman's kick, if anything. Worked under it nicely. The mark's taken as easy as you like. Koppelman. Short one's on if he wants. He goes in that direction to Pullen. Pullen's got a lead on. Marsh comes at him hard. Still coming. Gets ignored. Pullen goes long down the line. Rogers. Fist came from behind. Blue gets it away. That's a boundary throw-in. Right at centre wing. There's Cleary. Right on the screen. Expecting a baby. Not him. His lovely fiancée or partner. Cleary over the back. Through there. Salter couldn't quite get it away. Dove on it. Umpire says no. Ball up. It's done really well there. Griffith got it away. Marsh was tackled without the footy. Umpire said no. Berry came through hard. Got wrapped up by two Roosters, and we'll see a ball up. Scrappy stuff early. Not a lot of clean movement just yet, but you expect that in the early stages. Cleary worked under the ball, managed to get the mitts on the footy. Quick kick by Pullen. Couldn't quite get it away. Tapped off the ground there by the Roosters. Thrown away again. Quickly jumped on by Jones. Got his kick forward. Rogers got it off. Now a chance as they go forward. Joyce with a quick kick forward. They've got two. Hot start from the Roosters. They lead 2-zip, 12. Hutchins yet to score or look like it. It was a nice handball by Rogers, and then the finish too. Gee, it was close to being touched there. A little mitt came out from Guga, but he couldn't quite house the haircut on Harrison Joyce. Wow, that's fast. Little man bun at the back. Don't mind it. Tell you what, if we get a chance, we need to get a look at the runner for DOSA. He's got a fair set of haircut on him too. Out it comes the back here now. Hudson gave it off and the kick came forward. Chance couldn't quite mark it. Down there was Bastic. Now the kick goes the opposite way for the Lions. Plays on, does Griffith. Cleary, rather. Griffith came out. Little fend off there from Spiden. Spiden got it away. Couldn't quite get it to his teammate McShane. McShane went again. Dove on the footy now. Trouble here brewing. Salter at the bottom of the pack. Umpire will ball it up. Cleary comes in. Loveless is in there. 40-something years old. Cleary wins it down again. Quick kick. Thrown away. I think that might have been Carroll. Umpire pulled out a free kick. It'll go the way of the Lions. White. Got it up. Came from behind. Couldn't quite get it again. Hutchins have just been under immense pressure. There seems to be maroon and yellow and black jumpers everywhere. Umpire just pulls out a little wedge. Handball came out. Joyce. Uncharted territory. Out it comes the back. Dove on it. Umpire says, give it to me. First time it's spent a bit of time in the forward line. Umpire's pulled out a free kick for too high. Which way is it going? No, he's going to ball it up. No, free kick. It'll go to Koppelman. Koppelman at halfback. Sends it long. That's a good lead by Saavedra. Didn't quite get it there, though. Wasn't the greatest kick. Through with pace was Ayres. Probably should have got a free kick. Umpire missed it. Wrong side, ball up. It's been a good battle between Griffith and Cleary. Cleary came through with pace, just got his big frame over the footy, then 4 Roosters jumped on him. Trying to strip him of it was Justin Carroll. Ball it up. Cleary again. Pengrazi. His dad's in the crowd drinking grappa. Talking crapper. That's what he told me to say. 8 minutes and a half gone. Handball came out from Pullen. Pullen short across towards Joyce. Couldn't quite get the footy. Pullen goes again. Handball's into the middle. Now a chance in trouble there was Reynolds. Got it off. Quick kick by Spiden. Goes forward. First time they've had a bit of space in the forward line. Roving it nicely was Rawlings. Rawlings down towards Sayers. Can't quite get a hold of it. Out the back, a chance for Hutchins. Nice tackle laid by Scott rather. Now a chance again. Hutchins here with time, space, popping it over the top. Brilliantly was Bastic. It's a goal. First score for Hutchins. We're in a bit of a shootout. Hutchins 1-6. Trail DOSA 2-12. Just felt like that was going to happen, didn't it? A lot of pressure down there for the Roosters. It was a good goal. The captain just getting his squad fired up. Quick kick forward again was good by Jones. Nice mark taken. Oh, just throwing the head back there was Davey. Davy's kick is long and deep. Fist came from behind. Now a chance. Here he goes again, Marsh. He's caught. Got it out somehow. Rogers trying hard. Diving on the footy. Umpire circles ball up. They got away with one there, the Lions. Marsh has looked dangerous. Berry got it out. Quick kick again. Arriving late, that was a good effort from Dom Rawlings. Douglas in the ruck. against Griffin. Griffin works to the front. Quick kick, smothered by off Jones's boot. Douglas came in late. Handball, couldn't quite get his hands to it. Was Hudson. Umpire's called holding the footy. Free kick going the way of the Roosters. Pangrazi. I've been told to roll my arse. White flew high. Didn't quite take the mark. Handball came out. Now a chance for the Roosters. Handball again. Marsh looks so dangerous. No one can just grab the footy here. Just so much pressure. As you expect, Douglas in with strength. Gets wrapped up in a big tackle. Umpire says ball up. Patrick Carroll came late. We'll see a ball up. Griffin being good. Quick kick forward was good from Jones. Right to the top of the square. Couldn't quite get there over the back. Pullen. Excellent stuff from Pullen. Right place, right time. Brilliant effort. Another one for the Roosters. It was a high kick to a dangerous spot. Just watch Pullen here. Just got to the right areas. His opponent, Jack Bastick, just ran the wrong way. Thought the ball was going boundary side. Ended up in the corridor. Pullen. And his first goal in the grand final. DOSA, 3 zips 18. Lead Hutchins, 1 zip 6. Griffin out of the ruck. Somehow the kick got out. That was a throw. Umpire saw it too. Free kick going to Silva. Silva's got Pullen short. Goes in that direction. It's a good kick. Yeah. This is landing in dangerous territory as Rogers comes out to meet the footy. Dancing ball. White got pushed off it. Good effort by Davey. Diving on it. Umpire says ball up. Good pushing shove there from Aaron Davey. He's an angry man. He loves it. Douglas. There comes Bastick. Left it off. Interesting kick. Comes forward. It's going to work. Ayres takes the mark. That was smart kicking there by Liam Blue. Ayres from half-back. Sends the ball on. Who wants it? No one. Rawlings out the back. Saavedra it was. Hard at it. Mansa. Hemble just to an opposing colour. Jones, scrappy kick forward. Through with pace. That was good from Bastick. Got wrapped up in a tackle though. Tapping it on nicely. Smart work. Black diving on the ball. And the umpire finally balls it up. It's been scrappy stuff on this wing in the first term. Nearly 14 minutes gone. Thanks to Murdoch Clark Mortgage Fund. Douglas wins it out. Now it'll be a ball up. Douglas worked under the ball nicely by Griffin, who's played a ripping game so far. I've been impressed. He's up against it with a couple of bigger units. Uh-oh, the headband there of Connor Page has come off. In trouble here. Douglas under the ball. Joyce came through hard, got wrapped up by 2 lines, and we'll see another ball up. That'll be a free kick against Griffin. Douglas take the ball. Spiro sends it long. Under the footy was Bastick. Couldn't quite get it out. That was good. Smart handball from Scott. Scooping it out the back. Griffin. Joyce got a fist in just. Now a big tackle laid. That won't be holding the footy. It'll be a ball up. Oliver Pack with Salter. Griffin wins it down. Big one on Carroll. Spiro drives it forward. Spiros Douglas. Scrappy stuff here. Cock kicked off the ground. Mansa couldn't quite get it away. Handball came out from McShane. Numbers here with the Roosters. That'll be a throw. Nice tackle late, Ingram. Got to be quick here. They've got numbers there everywhere. Floating back in the pack. Here's a chance. Quick kick on goal. Snuck in. Dale Ayres gets it. They stay in touch, the Lions. Loveless got pushed off the footy here. We'll see this. Maybe a push in the back. Again, right place, right time. It wasn't through lack of pressure. There were Roosters everywhere, and Dale Ayres made it work. One thing I'll say about the Roosters goals, they've been a lot cleaner, whereas the Hutchins boys' goals have come a little bit more difficult, but they've stayed in touch. 6 points the margin. Douglas wins it down again, out the back. Here's a chance for Page. Page got tackled now over the back. Joyce with a bit of space, comes in, finds Loveless. Loveless has to wheel around quickly, does so down towards Rogers, bouncing ball, too much on it, out of bounds. Ball in. Out the back, Carroll, smart work, Carroll. Justin Carroll kicks a ripper. It's another one for the Roosters. It's raining goals here at North Hobart. DOSA 4 straight. 24, lead Hutchins, 2-zip 12. Take a look at this, right place, right time again, but it was just strength in the contest from Justin Carroll. Coach Pat Carroll will be stoked with that. Back in the middle. Douglas and Griffin do battle. Through with pace, the goal kicker Carroll drives it forward. Through with the other way. It's good from Black. Black's kick. Hard hit. Here's a chance for Sayers. Got his kick away just. It was a good one. Now a chance out the back. Rolling ball for Rawlings. Couldn't quite gather the footy. Oh, big tackle laid on Cox. Excellent work by Ayres. That's the stuff you love to see. Cox was just a bit slow there. Now a kick down towards Cleary and Coke here. Cleary's not going to get there. Big tackle laid again, out of bounds. We'll see a ball in. A little bit of push and shove here. Don't mind it. Kieran Reynolds there getting a little angry. Cleary with authority, taps it over and as far as Salter. Salter's handball comes to Manser. Manser throws it on the boot quickly down towards Carroll. Carroll and Black do battle. Will that be a mark? Umpire says no. Handball came out just. Tackle late again. Through comes Loveless, throws it on the boot. Now it's a foot race. Rogers with strength over the footy. Good stuff from Carroll. Beg your pardon, it's Roberts who's caught holding the footy. Kick comes across the face of goal to Bastick. Bastick towards Black. Black tries to lay a Shepherd, missed everything. Tackle laid on Cal Ingram, and we'll see a ball up. That was good. Wheeling around. Stadler threw it on the boot. Chance out the back here for Hutchins. A bit of space and time. Oh, selling candy was Bastick. Threw it on the boot and a nice mark taken by Dom Rawlings. And Rawlings will go back and bring the margin back towards 6 points if he can send it through the big sticks. That one misses to the near side, just tugged on it a little bit. The first blemish on the scoreboard goes to Hutchins. It's coming straight back though. Spiros. Douglas goes short to find his coach, Sayers. Is to put the margin back into 5 points. Be right on his distance, I reckon, Sayers. Gee, he's got close to the man on the mark. In fact, it's 50. It's gone through anyway. Goal. I'm not sure what the 50 was for. We might get a replay of that. Little high five from the coach to his big man, dad-to-be, Nick Cleary. 50 metre was gained. We'll just see. He's not standing. I think he has to be feet on the ground, not even allowed to jump. So 50 against Scott. Doesn't he love it too? Murray Sayers. Cleary couldn't even be bothered giving him a high five. Back in the middle. Douglas and Griffin. Griffin wins it again. Tapping ball back, Griffin. Been best on so far for my liking. Short grab taken by Bastic. Goes out wide, finds Paget. Paget's kick up the line. Loveless will wrap this up. He's done that his whole career. Fit as. Kick comes inboard. Finds Griffin. Griffin short to Marsh. This is good from DOSA. They've got back. Marsh goes long. Down towards Rogers with strength. That was a good mark. Gonna get a good angle here. Blue was just a bit too late with the fist. It was strong mitts from Rogers. In he comes, kicking just inside 50. I tell you what, that is just fading. It's not going to get there. It'll be a free kick. Hold off the ball. No score. Bastic will take the kick. And the siren goes. The first quarter. Hutchins 3-1-19. Trail DOSA 4-24. Goal kickers for the Lions. Sayers, Bastic and Ayres have one apiece. First goal of the game went to Max Marsh for the Roosters. Harrison Joyce, Justin Carroll and Lockie Pullen, the goal kickers for DOSA. Better players. I thought that Ben Griffin was excellent in the first term. He was sensational. I thought that a target was provided up front by Jai Rogers. Going through Pullen, Marsh provided a lot of target up forward. Jones was good in patches. And Kyle Manson was good down back. For Hutchins, I thought Nick Cleary was excellent. Sayers again a target. Bastic down back was very good. But it's a 5-point margin in favour of the Roosters. Let's take a look at the highlights from the first term. That was the goal from Marsh to start the game off, to get the Roosters off to a firecracker. And didn't he love it? Call me on the phone, he said. I'm a star. He was up and about, Big Marsh. And then Rogers, Joyce rather, with the finish. Rogers' nice little handball. But a beautiful finish from Joyce was good. Celebrations all round. They kept it alive here, the Lions, and you just felt like they were going to get a goal here. Alec Bastic with the captain's goal was the first for the Lions. A little bit of celebratory stuff. Kick forward from Jones was good. Right place, right time for Lockie Pullen. That was a good goal too. Didn't he love the celebration too? And then the boundary throw in. This was a good goal from Carroll, just to hold off big Spiros Douglas. Ice in the veins, he said. And then big Muzza. Sayers. That's the biggest kick he's ever had in his life. straight through the big sticks, and advantage paid. So a 5-point margin here at quarter time in the Murdoch-Clark Mortgage Fund Old Scholars Football Association Grand Final for the Rezzies. We'll take a quick break here from North Hobart Oval. My name is Tubes Taylor from Triple M Breakfast with Woody and Tubes. 107.3 on your FM dial from 6 a.m. till 9. Monday to Friday. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a few moments. Second term about to get underway here at North Hobart Oval. DOSA going for their first premiership in the reserves since 2019. Hutchins looking for a three-peat of Rezzi's grand final wins. So a bit on the line here for Hutchins. They currently trail by 5 points. Second quarter's underway in the Murdoch-Clark Mortgage Fund Old Scholars Grand Final. MCMF, quick kick forward was good by McShane. Bastic wheels around, good kick in towards Cleary. Griffin hot on his hammer. Then just kicks to clear the ball away. This one will go out of bounds. It's just bounced inside the line. And the umpire says ball it in. Andrew Hudson said that one's out on the full. Griffin kicks it off the ground into space. Now a chance for Joyce. If it sits for him, he's got a little bit of space here. Joyce goes black one way. Berry can't quite gather him. Now a chance for Pullen, who's been very good. Oh, that's a hard hit. That is a rock solid hit. Black is down. Copped a little high. No, umpire says it's a ball up and he's up, which is good. Gee, that was hard. Out of chance now. Quick kick forward. Jones was smothered. Joyce couldn't quite. Marsh. Hard footy here. Umpire circling ball up. Have a look at this for a hard hit. Bang! Kept going through though, did Connor Page. Cleary couldn't quite get it down. Hudson got his handball out. Bouncing ball here. Pullen just left it behind. Scrappy again. Ball up at half forward for the Roosters. Cleary out of the ruck by himself. Big man. Just left it there, did Stadler. DDT caught holding the footy. They're off. Quick kick forward was Ayres. It's a beauty. Finds Sayers. I'd say he's too far out to score, but then he'd put me to shame. That's a good mark. Great use of the body. Strong. Rawlings will go back and have a shot on goal and a chance to put the Lions in front. Brilliant use of the body. Not much that Cox could have done there, to be honest. It was a good kick. He's celebrating Rawlings. He's got his first. And the Lions hit the front. 4-1-25. Lead DOSA. 4-zip-24. Back in the middle. Cleary taps it down. Through with pace. Can't quite gather the footy. There's not been a lot of clean ball movement here in the early stages of this grand final. Wheeling around, nice for Spiden. Got it off. And, oh, Rogers came through hard. Should be a free kick. He's copped it again, Black. He's tough. He'll go back. Have his kick. Who wants that? Bouncing ball. Out it comes now. Kick smothered off Reynolds. And that's holding the footy according to the umpire. Scrappy stuff here in the forward line now for the Lions. Kicked off the ground. Is that deliberate? Umpire says no. We'll ball it in. So ball in at half forward. Cleary, Griffin doing battle again. Hard over the footy. Down there was Hudson. The umpire will circle and ball it up. DOSA trail by the solitary behind. Cleary again with authority. Big tackle laid on Spiden. Umpire says, give it to me. Ball it up. Late call up to the commentary box for Doug Oosterloo. Good morning, Doug.
Good afternoon, Tubes. It's
afternoon.
5th day of midday.
Afternoon.
Happy to be here.
Happy to be here. Happy to have you. Is it afternoon? Yeah, just. Very well done. Scrappy stuff here on the wing. It's going to be a free kick going to the Roosters. Carroll to take it. Cleary doesn't know what's going on. He's talking to the umpire, saying, I got held. Carroll throws it on the boot, long and deep inside forward 50. Has to come back from a couple. Blew through. Well done by Marsh. Guga gets trapped with the footy. We'll see a ball up. How have you seen the game so far, Doug?
Oh, look, it's a really hot start by DOSA. They've got some lively young guys that are hitting the stoppages really well, and they've created some goals out of that.
It's a willing contest. There's been a couple of big hits.
Yeah. We're just hoping, obviously declare my Hutchins affiliation, but I know the Lions are hoping some of their experience will be able to play out as the game goes on, but at the moment it's pretty even.
A downfield free kick results here. slung as he tackled it was Jock White. Short one. Finds the big man Bastic, the captain. Tells his charges to lead. Goes short. Finds Scott.
Former captain, Will Scott.
He'll kick outside 50. A lot of movement. Bastic going back with the flight. Not going to get there. Well done. Nice easy mark taken in the back line by Mansa. A little bit of direction of traffic. Kick goes long and out towards the wing. Bastic touches the ball over the top. Running chance here for the Lions. Quick kick forward. Rushed was McShane. Inside forward 50. It's a nest of Roosters. And the umpire's called sling off the ball. It'll be a free kick to the Roosters.
Brett Garth just a little rough there, the old veteran.
A little bit of pain happening here. We'll see what happened in the replay box. Here we go. Cox came through. Yeah, caught one high.
You think he's that low to the ground, he'd be able to tackle the hips, but on this occasion, around the neck.
That's a little stab at your mate from Hutchins. Cox goes out wide. Oh, Cleary didn't even look like he wanted the footy, and it landed in his mitts. Dangerous kick to a dangerous spot. Bouncing ball. Cox can't quite gather the footy. Bastic came through. Handballed over the top. Chance over the back for Garth. Running ball. Handballs through for a rush behind.
Should have been a better scorer. Made a bit better of an effort there, but anyway. DOSA have got all the answers at the moment, Tubes.
Scott gets the ball long. They do. Shepherd here against Loveless. So it'll be a free kick to Hutchins. Who wants it? It'll be Blue. Short kick was on. Oh, Sayers arrived late. Couldn't quite get his fist on it. Now it comes out for Salter. Salter throws it on the boot. Back with a flight. White couldn't quite take the footy. Pullen came late. Blue tapped it over the top. Out towards Connor. Scrappy stuff here on the wing. Now quick kick forward by Pullen. He gets it for Roberts is there. Tackled without the footy. Umpire missed a free kick there. Scooped it back to a teammate. Through came Pullen again. He just kept on. Now a chance for them to just reset here through Spiden. Spiden gets it out wide. Goes to Stadler. Stadler now out to the long sleeves. Paget short. No long to Bastic. Bastic looks up. Nothing really moving down for him. He'll have to go long or short. He decides on the long option. Looking for Sayers. Sayers works under the footy. Cox got pushed off the ball. Keeps it in, does Bastic. Bastic to Sayers. Sayers with pace. Has he got enough? He does. Brilliant goal to Sayers.
Transition football there out of the back line. They'll be pretty happy with that. And DOSA missed an opportunity. They had the legs.
Well, it started right in the back pocket. Have a look at this effort from Sayers. And it wasn't Bastic at all. It was Dom Rawlings that kept it in. Then Sayers got on his bike. Seems to be standing still with the legs going flat out. And gets the goal. And puts Hutchins up by 8 points. 5-2-32 lead DOSA. 4-zip 24.
So the ruck contest has been interesting so far. You'd think Cleary will dominate, but Carroll for DOSA has actually been on top so far, and it's been a decisive thing, I think.
Davey in the ruck. Douglas got it down. Quick kick by Carroll. Now a chance for Davey. Going forward for the Roosters. Can they get there? Can't quite. Bouncing ball for Blue. Had a little more time than he thought. Now the ball bounces for Pullen. Just dropped it like a hot potato. Umpire missed a free kick there. Through with pace was Ingram. Over the line. Boundary throw in. Just taking a step up now in this last 5 minutes, Doug.
It's a pretty good brand of football. You know, OSFA reserves, the standard certainly lifted over the last few years. Two good teams battling it out.
Douglas got it back. Running ball for Stadler. Throws it on the boot. Bastic. Right in the middle of North Hobart Oval. Pops it up down towards Sayer. Leo. Sayers. Short one. Down towards Rawlings. Bouncing ball. Spiden. Stuck in the pocket. Cox just pushed it forward. Then ran into Sayer. Now a chance for the Lions again.
Garth just missing.
Just missing. Through for a behind. So he's a veteran, is he, Brett Garth?
Yeah, he's part of the 2012 crew. I think he'd be in his mid-30s now. Moved away to the UK and only came back 2 years ago.
Out they come now. Scott looking for Pangrazi. Out of bounds.
Plastic's a bit of a barometer for the Lions, Tubes. If he's up and about, they're usually up and about.
Short kick came over the back. Rolling through the Roosters will clear the ball in hope. Nice work. Ingram, short. Now they've got a few to beat here. Bastic ran into trouble. The Roosters have stripped him of the footy. Caught one high, did Pangrazi. And the umpire says, I'll ball it up.
They're lucky there. That one too many handballs that cost them. Bastic didn't really need it.
Ball out the back here. Just quick kick was smothered by Spiden. Umpire's called a free kick. Which way will it go? And 50 against Spiro Douglas.
Quite a few free kicks in this first half.
Yeah, I haven't really noticed the umpires, Doug, which is exactly what you want. As Davey will take this one right from 50. Plays on quickly into the pocket. Just too much on it. Bouncing ball over the line, ball in. You're not having a crack at the umpires.
No. Just a lot of holding the ball, which is probably just indicative of a hot start. Two teams, fighting it out.
Ball in. Douglas wins it down. Loveless with a big tackle. Umpire called holding the footy. And the veteran will go back and have a shot from a 45-degree angle. About 30 metres out. Liam Blue holding onto the footy. Now it should be 50. He's walked through the line there.
Lucky there.
So 440-something games for this man.
It's an inspiration, isn't it? Really? Is his son playing in the seniors today?
I think so.
Yeah. I don't know how he does it.
He's very, very fit. And he comes, the veteran. And he's just tugged that one to the left. Through for a behind. Someone told me, that's the first score for DOSA this quarter, Doug. Someone told me that he wants the coach every game to say that he's broken the record.
Right, he's after the record, is he?
He's broken the record every week he plays, you see.
Keeps breaking it.
Guga.
Well, he's capable of it.
Imagine being that fit.
Yeah.
Roberts got it forward. Now a chance over the back. Here comes Saavedra. He drives it through. Let's see what's happened here.
It's a report.
Little push and shove. It's been reported. Guga. I didn't see it. Did you see that, Doug?
No, I did not. A late one after the ball was kicked, though, I think. Guga is his name. Guga.
Let's take a look at the goal. Bouncy ball over the back. Saavedra was good. Maybe just
missed it. Oh, there it is. Oh, not much in that.
Not much in it, but certainly unnecessary. And a free kick. And he's been reported.
Can't afford those sort of easy ones in the grand final.
So, undisciplined act. We'll put Saavedra back for 2 goals in no time. In comes Saavedra. Oh, and he's right in front of him. 2 goals in 2 minutes with no time on. Puts them in front too.
Yeah, and Guga won't be happy with himself. He's a pretty disciplined bloke normally, and I think he'll look to make amends. Don't think he'll make that mistake again today, but he's pretty competitive.
There's Big Jungle on the drums. So, Hutchins 5-3-33. Trail DOSA 6-1-37. What a game.
Cleary back in the middle.
Yeah, I like that. Did you play with Nick Cleary?
Sure did, yes. I unstoppable sort of a unit.
Yeah,
Cleary.
there's a bit of him. He's a big man. He's a fair player, though. That's what I like about him.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
One of
He's
the
always
stalwarts.
carried weight. He's always been
Oh, I
a
didn't
big
mean
unit,
that. He's just a monster.
but
Bouncing
he's
ball.
got a big engine.
Out the back, umpire pull out a free kick. It'll go to the Roosters. Pangrazi.
We've got a couple
Short.
loose here.
Griffith. Or Griffin, rather. Bit of a helicopter punt inside forward 50. Big
Hudson.
tackle laid by Carroll. Again, it's very willing contest. Rogers throws it on the boot. Which way does this one bounce? It bounces out of bounds. 17 minutes gone in the second term, thanks to MCMF, which is Murdoch Clark Mortgage Fund. A ball in, deep inside the pocket for the Roosters. It was all Hutchins in the first half of this term. And they've found a way to peg it back. A couple of undisciplined acts from the Lions, causing goals. Joyce. Through with pace, got it off to Pangrazi. Fist came from behind from Black. Bouncy ball, who wants it? Pulling, couldn't quite. Tapping on was Jones. Out of bounds. Right in front of the Rooster faithful. It's a 4-point margin in favour of the Roosters.
37 out the back, loose for Dosa.
Cleary. Rogers.
Here he gets it. Kieran Reynolds.
Right on cue, Reynolds. Umpire's pulled out a Shepherd here. It'll go to Carroll. I think Black was just a little overzealous there with trying to protect his teammate. Gotten Pat Carroll's way. He'll go back and have a shot to make the margin 10 points.
Yeah, Coach Sayers for Hutchins won't be real happy with that this last 5-6 minutes from the Lions.
In comes coach Pat Carroll. Directly behind him here in the commentary box.
I think he'd kick it.
You'd hope so. That's a good kick. Pat Carroll makes no mistake. And the margin out to 10. 7-1 Dosa, 43. Hutchins 5-3, 33. 19 minutes gone.
And so I have just seen Coach Sayers bring the runner out and send a message up to the back line. So there's been an instruction given, just trying to stem the tide, reset things. But Dosa are on top.
They certainly are. I think it's been driven from Griffin in the middle. He's been very good. He's up against a massive man in Nick Cleary. But his energy is so good. Ball came out wide. Tackle laid was good from Reynolds. You'll see a ball in. Cleary again, he's so good in that situation. Tackle without the footy, umpire saw it. Be a free kick going the way of the Roosters.
Yeah, he certainly prefers to body on in around the ground as opposed to the centre bounce where the other ruckman can run and jump at him.
Jones out to Mansa. Mansa's kick's marked though by Ingram. Not a lot of movement here for Hutchins. Ingram's kick will be chopped off by Mansa. Mansa directing traffic. Again, not a lot of movement for the Roosters, so he goes long towards Rogers. The ball came over the back. Big fly was from White. Now the handball over the top. Dangerous stuff, Blue. Happy to see it across the line in front of the Triple M breakfast with Blood in Tube sign.
No Jono Sauce signs over there anymore, Tubes?
Not anymore. Sauce divorce is done. Boundary throw in. Cleary wins it down again. Quick touch on by Spiden. Spiden through, was met with Koppelman. Now the quick kick forward by the Lions. Sayers couldn't quite gather the footy. Bastick with a handball up. It was actually Brett Garth. Beg your pardon to Brett.
Scott tackled.
So ball up at centre wing, just in front of the George Miller stand. Cleary down. It was good to Spiden. Spiden's kick was affected by a smother. Through with pace with Joyce. And they're getting a bit tired here. 21 and a half minutes gone in the second term. Only a few minutes left in this first half of the 2022 Old Scholars Footy Association Murdoch Clark Mortgage Fund Grand Final. Spiden got it forward, rushed. Through to meet the footy there was Scott. Dumped. Umpire saw it. Their free kick going to Garth.
So Hutchins playing a player behind the ball here at the moment, which I think was probably a message. But that obviously always means there's a spare DOSA player somewhere. And I think they've got their spare around the ball.
It was a good mark chopping it off by Carroll. His kick just left a little bit to be desired, and Harrison Joyce was happy to see it across the line because through with pace. Coming was Paget. Couldn't quite get the footy. Boundary throw in. Griffin wins it down. Handball came to no one in particular. Paget left it behind. Now the ball comes out to Spiden. Spiden deep inside forward 50. Garth got his handball away. Chance for Rawlings, couldn't quite get it away. Touched off the boot there by Scott. Loveless came through. Now a chance for Cleary, held strong in the contest, got it out to Spiden, did Sayers, tapping it on. Now they're out here through Reynolds. Reynolds' kick's a good one. Finds his mate in Saavedra. He looks up, he's got nothing to kick to. Pullen kept going, wheels around, throws it on the boot. Coming through was Rogers, holds on the boot, the left, which way will it bounce? It bounces up, and hits the post.
Lucky there, Dosa. Missed kicks, otherwise should have been a goal.
Short one on here. Scott.
Cleary calling for it on the wing.
Kick doesn't favour him. Just to the wrong side of him. Griffin just read it better. The left foot, top, inside forward 50, bouncing ball at the back. Saavedra comes hard, and that one's across the line. Bramich did well. Ball in. Can't be long left in this term. Clearing kick. Lands in the arms of an opponent though. Scott looks up. Siren is imminent. Big fly. Big hit. Now a chance at the back for Roberts. That's holding the footy. Lovely tackle. Stadler goes out toward Bastic. That was a clever touch. Blue taps it on. Numbers here everywhere. Clearing kick. It's a 3-on-1 in favour of the Roosters, and that's a win for the Lions. 11 points the margin. 24 3/4 minutes gone. Out to the wing. Clearing kick by Salter. Real high up and under. Bouncing ball. Umpire says ball it in.
Hooker trying to claim an out of bounds on the full there. It was a bit cheeky.
Well, it's about 4 kilometres inside the line, though.
Stadler been a bit quiet this quarter. He's one of their key players, so they'll be wanting more out of him into the second half. 53. Probably young bloke. 57.
So you're getting numbers wrong there, Dougie.
These high numbers, you get a bit confused.
Yeah, well, they're very heavy numbers. 63, the heaviest. Spiros taps it back. Salter got his handball away. Now the Lions, they'd love to get another goal just on the touch of half-time. Kick smothered, no one knows where the footy was. Through with pace, there was Koppelman. See a ball up, and there it is. Half-time here at North Hobart Oval. Hutchins 5-3-33, trail DOSA 7-2-44. Goal kickers for the Lions, 2 to Sayers, Bastick, Rawlings and Ayres have 1 each. For the Roosters, it's 2 in approximately 30 seconds to Jude Saavedra, then singles to Joyce, Carroll, ×2. Both Patrick and Justin have a goal each. Lockie Pullen's got 1 and Max Marsh had the first of the game. An 11-point margin in favour of the Roosters here at half-time. How did you see that first half, Dougie?
Look, it's only 11 points, but it does feel like DOSA were on top well and truly in that in the latter half of that quarter and most of the first. So I think Hutchins will probably go in at half-time feeling a bit lucky about that, and it's really anyone's game.
It really is. I think standout performances. I think the battle in the ruck's been sensational. Cleary taking on Griffin, with Spiros Douglas coming in to give Cleary a little bit of relief, but Griffin's been excellent for the first half.
Yeah, and I saw Davey came in for a little pinch hit there for DOSA as well, and yeah, they've been on top in the middle.
We'll take a look at the highlights from the second term. There, this is the first goal. It's a strong mark to Rawlings to get that first goal in the term. Good celebrations, Dougie.
The Dominator, they call him.
This is a brilliant goal. Again, Rawlings just holding it in, and then Sayers didn't have enough energy to celebrate really there at the end, did he?
Bit of a veteran.
Big muzzer. Roberts' kick came inside forward 50, and Saavedra just got to the right place, right time, banged it through,
So
and this is the free kick. I mean, there's a fair bit of acting there from Jude, but you can't hit a bloke in the throat.
No, if you're going to... I mean, Saavedra was running at him, but he lifted the elbow a little bit too high there, Googer, and he won't be happy with that. Saavedra's a quality young player, I hear, under 18 best and fairest last year for Glenorchy. Is it fair? He looks like he could be one to watch in the second half.
Carroll, the coach, sending a goal through, was a highlight there, and didn't he celebrate too? He'd love to be a coach of a grand final team. We'll take a quick break here from North Hobart Oval. It is DOSA in charge of the Old Scholars Football Association Grand Final in the reserves by 11 points, thanks to Murdoch Clark Mortgage Fund. My name is Tubes Taylor. I'm here with Doug Oosterloo. We'll take a quick break and be right back in just a few moments. Welcome back to the second half of the 2022 OSFA, the Old Scholars Football Association Murdoch Clark Mortgage Fund Grand Final Series. It's the reserves first up, and we've currently got an 11-point lead to the DOSA Roosters. They lead 7-2-44 to 5-3-33. My name is Tubes Taylor from Triple M Breakfast with Woody and Tubes on Triple M. 107.3 on the FM dial from Monday to Friday, 6 till 9. And it's a treat to be here at North Hobart Oval. I'm joined in the commentary box by Doug Oosterloo. Good afternoon, Doug.
Good afternoon, Tubes.
What'd you treat yourself to at halftime?
I had one of your snakes, as you well know. And,
yeah, that was it.
That was it.
Nothing else.
I'll save that for a bit later in the day.
How have you seen the first half, Dougie? An 11-point lead to the Roosters.
Yeah, look, like I say, I think DOSA have been the dominant team so far today, but only 11 points means it's anyone's, and it'll be interesting to see how this next half starts out. After a bit of an opportunity to refresh and reset and fix anything that's going wrong both camps, it'll just be interesting to see how that plays out.
Just waiting for the 666 to get going.
Not too many changes in terms of structure by the looks of it around the ground. Cleary in the ruck, Griffin again.
So they'll ball up about to start the second half. We're away.
Griffin wins it.
Griffin's been good in the ruck. I think he'd be close to best on ground. Big tackle laid on Hutchins player. That's a free kick. Going the way of McShane. McShane's kick's okay. Finds a teammate in Bastick. Bastick out of the senior side from last week. Goes long. Gee, that's a good kick down towards Sayers. Out it comes now. Yep. Quick kick forward by Bastick. Try and chase it down was Joyce. Happy to see it across the line. Triple M Rocks footy.
So Hutchins have got this set up pretty well here with two, Bastick and McShane, and Ingram on the half forward for the quick chop out.
Ball in. Mansa wins it down, pushed under the ball, well bodied by Joyce. Bastick got the handball up only as far as Loveless. Loveless looks up, he looks towards Salter, dodges past him and kicks it long. Big fly here, Blue got the fist in. Now a chance for, I think that might have been Davey that got it forward. Black, now a handball. Running is Hudson. Hudson off the ground, goes long. Nice mark taken here by Bastick. Maybe too far out to score. He looks up and goes long. Big fly from the back. Numbers here with the Roosters. Handball came over the top. Rollings from the pocket. Bouncing ball across the face of goal, goes out of bounds.
Probably didn't need all players flying there for Hutchins. Needed one to stay on the ground, but they'll have another opportunity. Alec Bastick, older brother of Jack. Two brothers playing out there today, 21-26. Bastick, the captain of the side.
Out it comes here. Touch of footy. Sayers goes in hard, gets tackled without the ball. And the umpire saw it. Salter doing the damage on the tackle. Didn't realise that the coach from the Lions didn't have the footy. Let's take a look. Just left the footy alone, then got ripped off the ball in the replay there. Garth went to bend the ball, missed. In comes Sayers for his third.
Guaranteed goal.
Straight through the middle. Guaranteed goal, says Doug Oosterloo. The margin back just to 5 points. Hutchins 6-3-39. Trail DOSA 7-2-44. About 3 minutes gone in the first term.
Sayers has played his whole career, so 15 years in the back line, and he takes on the coaching role and immediately promotes himself to full forward. But it has worked for the team, and he's kicked a lot of goals this year. In fairness, he was in the forward line last year, but
He's kicked, that's his 35th goal for the season, Doug. Out it comes here. Salter taking a move to the middle. His kick rushed forward. Lovelace does battle with White. White got a hold of the footy. Lovelace came through like a freight train. Tapping back. Now a chance for Bastic. On the right boot. Throws it up towards his brother. Tapping back. Roosters with the numbers. Nice tackle laid there by Ayres. Ball came back to Manser. Manser's dribbler goes forward. Berry. Haven't called his name much today. Ducking through the tackle. That'll be holding the footy. Umpire says play on. Berry rushed, kick forward. Coming through to meet it. Manser got a hold of it. Onto a boot. Now a chance. Rawlings throws it on the boot. Bouncing ball here. Which way does it go? It bounces and bounces through.
Quality player.
Wow.
Rob Rawlings. We'll be happy with that. Berry with 2 important touches.
Let's take another look at that. From 50, if you don't mind. Goes bang and dribbles it through. Hutchins hit the front. 7-3-45. Lead DOSA. 2-7-44.
7-2-44.
What did I say?
2-7-44.
That's what I meant. That's why you're here, Doug.
Just the detail.
Umpire's pulled out a free kick. We go to Cleary.
When you're that big, you really shouldn't get a free kick, should you? Deserve whatever you get.
I just think play on. That's a strong grab. Massive mitts. The kick from Cleary was sensational. Just broke that line. That's what can happen here at North Hobart. One kick out of the centre, and you can get it deep inside forward 50. It was a strong mark to Bastic. Take a look at this. Just got his opponent out of the way.
So the old footy rule of 2 goals in a row, you need to do something differently. So DOSA will be looking to make some changes here and just try and stop the momentum.
Bastic just fades a little. 7-4-46 Hutchins lead DOSA. 7-2-44.
That's a risky thing.
Dangerous. And now a bounce too for Ayres, who runs into goal and then celebrates.
Bit of a brain fade from the kick out there. Kick to a 2-on-1 and too low.
Ayres has got 2. We'll take a look at the kick in. Look at that. Not sure even who it was meant for. I think it was supposed to go to Kyle Jones. But Ayres hopped on it quickly. And one of the worst high 10s you've ever seen there from Dale Ayres. Hutchins, edge further out in front. 8 points the margin in favour of the boys from the Bay. Ball up, Cleary, been massive, as is Griffin. Tried to get it off to Carroll. Jones here, can't quite get it. Bouncing ball, over the back, quick kick was smothered. Lyons around the footy, diving on the ball. Umpire says, give it to me. I'll ball it up. Going for a 3-peat, the Lions. Griffin, Bastic, does well, scooped it out. Spiden, back to White. White gets tackled with a footy. Now Davey gets past 1, won't get past 2. Free kick, play on. Long kick, out the back. Chance for Koppelman. Koppelman's handball goes over the top. Gets it off to Manser. Manser looked for Joyce. His handball was no good. Burrowing through there was Stadler with his big nose. We'll see a ball up.
Yeah, one of my pet hates is the give-up handball. And there's been just a few in that passage of play. Just the panicked release of the ball, which doesn't hit a target.
Cleary.
You're better off holding the ball in those situations.
Bastic, Manser. Cleary, look at those mitts. Wheels around. He's done that his whole career, just managed to get to the right spot. Oh, big hit. on Matt Scott.
Makes him earn it.
Geez, that's tough from Matty Scott.
Be crazy to kick to Cleary again, but he has done it.
And that's a high hit by Rogers. He's been reported too, I think. Let's take a look at this. Oh,
very late.
Yeah, very late and sent off. So it'll be 50. Cleary's caught one fair in the air. No one likes a punch in the air.
He doesn't get too many of them. His head's that high. People find it difficult to reach, but
Rogers will come off for a spell.
it won't hurt him too much. He'll be happy with a 50. Bit of chirp between the two benches there, Tubes.
There is. Handball's off, Bastick goes, bang! And Cleary's fired up. Bastick gets the job done. 4 straight goals this term to Hutchins. And I've missed one on the scoreboard. Geez, I've whacked heaps on now. 9-4-58. Hutchins lead DOSA 7-2-44.
So Hutchins on top in his first 10 minutes. But as per the last quarter, DOSA then rebounded. So it'll be interesting to see whether they can do it in Tubes.
Cleary's still just favouring his ear there.
Just a massage.
Wearing a pair of school shoes too, by the looks of things. Cleary wins it down. Umpire's pulled out a free kick. A hold off the footy. It'll be a DOSA free kick. Going the way of Carroll. Of the Justin variety. Sends it long. Joyce under the footy. Can't quite take the mark. Right space, right time for Marsh. Gave it to Carroll. Carroll's handball was an underground sort of scoopy one. Now wheeling around. Here's a chance for the Roosters as they get it forward through Pangrazi. White came through. It was touched off the boot, so play on was the call. Now a chance for Bastick. Received the handball from Will Scott, and his kick goes out wide.
George McShane.
McShane back to White. White across the face of goal. Finds Blue. Blue looks up. Has Black. Black misses the footy, then goes back to get it. Dribbles one forward. This one is wrapped up easy as you like by Scott. Scott's got a short one on. He pops it over the top of the head of where I thought he would have went. Finds Davey. Davey wheels around through the middle of North Hobart Oval. Looking for that man Salter. Salter and Bastick. Salter does well. Bastick does better. Gets up. Handballs over the top. Missed the mark. Joyce will gather the footy. His handball misses the mark. Bastick through with strength. Now he's got a chance to kick it long and deep. Trying to find Ayres. Ayres plays on. Keeps the ball in. Happy to see it across the line. The defender down there was Davey. Koppelman rather. And we'll see a ball in. What are you seeing, Dougie?
Well, Bastick's had a nice little couple of minutes there, and he is a player that can really take the game apart. It's Jack Bastick, number 26. He's been pretty important that last couple of minutes. And he's playing loose behind the ball, so DOSA would be wise to do something about that.
Well, they got Cleary and Bastick loose. Well, now it's just Cleary. As the DOSA boys just force one extra around the contest. That can work for you if you're going to use the footy well out of your back line. Ball up. Should be a free kick to DOSA. It is for a hold off the ball. Go the way of Carroll, who caught one in the bread basket there as he got up. Carroll out wide. Missed everything. Through for a boundary throw-in. Played much footy here, Doug? Played a few grand finals, didn't you?
Yeah. I've always loved North Hobart. I think West Park's my favourite ground in Tassie, but North Hobart a very close second. It's just a beautiful little ground.
West Park, favourite ground. That's the loosest thing I've ever heard anyone say.
If you're a Burnie boy, Tubes, it's sacrilege to say otherwise.
I think it was a horrible windy prick of a place as the ball comes inside 450. Bastick bends one round. It's raining goals for the Lions. They've had 5 in a row this term. They now lead by 20 points.
Very nice goal from Bastic. He's really standing up today. He's been good for 3 quarters.
Cuddle there from the runner too. Strength in the contest there from Dom Rawlings to just hold his man off the ball and keep his body upright was sensational.
Yeah, he's a strong player. He's big in the thighs, which is big in the hips, which gives you that solid foundation to be able to hold your ground. Like you and I.
I never had the. I got the foundation, but no grit. Berry.
There he is.
Down towards Rawlings. Rawlings looks up towards Sayers. Sayers goes back. Good tackle on Scott. Sayers just got it out now. Rawlings. Umpire's pulled out a free kick. It'll go the way of DOSA. They'll use the advantage and play on. Interesting kick. Oh, Black came through. Quick kick forward again. Little undisciplined there from Black. So Davey will take the free kick. He's just trying to locate the footy. He is wearing his school shoes. Pair of Doc Martens by the looks of things. Nothing really to kick to. So he looks short towards Carroll. Just came from behind. We'll see a ball in right in front of the Hutchins bench. Berry, Joyce. Nice tackle laid. Umpire says, I'll ball it up. No, tackled high. Free kick to Joyce. Joyce plays on. Now gets called back. Don't think, despite there being a 20-point margin, it's the biggest of the game. Just don't think DOSA are out of it.
No, and Hutchins seem to have just slowed down this last 30 seconds.
Well, they've been going flat out.
They don't give up that advantage, that momentum.
Joyce's kick goes long. Down at the bottom of the pack.
It's it back.
Douglas. That one's out of bounds on the full. Free kick going to Koppelman. Koppelman sends the ball long and deep inside forward 50. Big fly from a million people who just got nowhere near the ball. Roberts from the pocket, no way.
Good effort.
First score of the term for DOSA. Bastic.
He's going to look for his brother again out.
He goes directly that way. Griffin, strong. Been very, very good for DOSA. Then sends a left foot bush punt inside 450 and Douglas.
Well read.
Just sometimes when big ruckman like big Spiros Douglas go towards the footy, you just think, uh-oh, this could be dangerous. Long one. Ah, Griffin. Handballs off to a running Scott. Scott sends it forward. Who's at home? No one. Black plays on quickly. Koppelman. Copped a nice shepherd that was illegal from Carroll, and it'll be a free kick going the way of Ned Spiden. As the peanut gallery start to get a bit louder. Spiden's kick, a big high up and under down towards Cleary. Out the back, Sayers. Got no one to kick to inside forward 50. Got pushed off the ball nicely by Page. It sees out of bounds for a ball in. Cleary wins it down. Evan goes back to get it. Got thrown off the footy. Here's a chance now for Rawlings. Rawlings just strong in the body. Bends one around. Through for behind. It's kick 2-2 for the day, Dom Rawlings. Marching back out to 20. Scott. Now with the footy. It's a kick in hope. Got away of each other. Yeah, he's been pretty good, Ned Spiden.
It's my pick of the Hutchins players so far. He's,
a little bit of candy too. More candy, please. Goes towards goal. That's not going to make it. Over the boundary line for a throw in. I got here, Dougie. How many so far? A couple of thousand, you reckon?
It's not a bad crowd.
No, it's building. Beautiful day for it. Cleary wins it down. Salter kept it in. And it'll be a ball in. Minutes gone in the third term. Quick kick on goal. Not going to get there. Chance now for Garth. He gets properly gang tackled. That'll be a free kick to Cox. Check out this bloke's hair here, Doug.
Now, one of the Glancy boys.
One of the Glancy boys. He's running around with
a lion's mane.
A lion's mane, you reckon? Free kick was paid. Jock White took advantage. Down towards Cleary. Wow.
He's done that for many, many years now.
He's a freak. I love watching him. Have a look at this, the replay box. Clunk. I've never taken a mark like that in my life. That's a fact.
He's taken a fair share of them and done it for a long time. He has, as we've talked about. Very dominant.
For the 6th goal of the term for Hutchins. A real premiership quarter. He likes it, throws both hands in the air, does the veteran.
Always happy with a goal, Big D-Walt.
What's the Pivot Club, Doug?
Pivot Club are the Hutchins Past Players Association. So a very important part of the footy club. Puts money and support behind the club for many, many years. The old guys on the deck who you hear calling on the umpires every Saturday.
There we go. That's the goal for Cleary. The 6th of the term for the Lions. And the Roosters have their work to do. Salter. Worked under the footy nicely. That was good work by Bramich. Bramich's kick finds Douglas. Douglas looks up. He's got a short one on. Instead decides to go long, and that's out on the full.
Got a soccer background, Douglas, so he's kicking. You can see he kicks around his body a lot, but a real improver over the last 5 or 6 years. When he started, he wasn't much chop, but a real competitor.
Davey. His kick inside forward 50. Chopped off by Blue. Across the face of goal. Finds Guga. Oh, that's a strong mark. Hudson. Hudson's kick to a 3-on-1. The one wins out. Black got his handball to no one in particular. Bounce up and lands in the arms of a Rooster. Quick pop up by Silva. Hudson through with pace, then got wrapped up in a big tackle. And the umpire says, ball it in, please. Pangrazi doing the tackling there. Ball in at centre wing. Douglas wins it down, only as far as Joyce. Joyce got jumped on by Stadler. Good hard contest then. Got a hamstring here. Stadler down behind play. Maybe it's just cramp.
D-Walt again.
Oh, that was good attack on the footy by Scott. Scott in towards Lovelace. Goes around Joyce on the far wing. Now with some time and space. Looks up. Good attack again from Stadler. That's a mark taken.
Nick Stadler smothered that ball with his nose, Tubes.
Is that what happened?
Got a fair proboscis going on, and it uses it as a weapon.
Liam Blue tried to play on there. Hutchins 11-5-71 lead, Dosa 7-3-45. Short kick finds Bastic, who in a leadership role just gets it to slow it down.
Back to Blue.
You're my boy, Blue. Sends it long. Cleary, just the 1 mitt. Jumped on was Cal Ingram. And we'll see a ball up on 50. 24 minutes just clicking over in the third term of the 2022 Old Scholars Football Association Murdoch Clark Mortgage Fund Grand Final in the reserves. And it comes again. Quick kick forward by Ingram. He's just so strong, isn't he? Rawlings. Wheeling around, kicking in hope was Doyle. That's out of bounds on the full. Go and get that one from Ryde Street.
Cleary will park himself deep here, and they will look to kick it long to him.
White. Interesting kick. Favours Cleary. Nice fist from behind from Doyle. Scott happy to see it across the line for a ball in. We've got a 26-point margin, Doug.
Yeah, I was saying the players looking a little tired. There's some hands on hips, and I think they'll be looking for this break.
Well, they've taken the run away from them, I think, Hutchins. Good tackle again. Bit of a pile-on. We'll see a ball up. It's been a 6-goal term in favour of Hutchins. A 6-2 to 1 point in favour of the Lions. Tells the story of the game.
It does. Premiership quarter. We won't call that too early, because footy is a fickle thing and anything can happen, and momentum can shift pretty quickly in today's game, especially with the 6-6-6 rule providing more space for teams to work in.
Yep.
But Hutchins certainly has taken advantage this quarter.
Ball in. Cleary again. Big tackle laid. One of the pack was Garth. Not many Bretts around, is there, Doug?
Many Bretts. It's a bit like a Jaden. That's kind of around that.
There's loads of Jadens. Cleary out of the ruck. Popped it on the boot, did McShane. Just on the siren for three-quarter time. Hutchins, 11-6-72 to Dosa, 7-3-45. A 6-goal, 3/3 term in favour of Hutchins gives them a lovely lead of 27 points. Goal kickers for the Lions. Sayers with 3. 2 to Rawlings and Ayres, with Jack Bastic kicking 2 in that term. Singles to Alec Bastic, Nick Cleary. And for the Roosters, 2 to Saavedra, then singles to Joyce, Justin Carroll, Max Marsh, Patrick Carroll and Lockie Pullen. Check out the highlights from the third term, thanks to Murdoch Clark Mortgage Fund. That was the goal to Sayers to get him fired up. Doug Rossiter said that's automatic. Put it in. It was the first of 6. Didn't he love to celebrate, Big Muzza? Out the back, strong body from Dom Rawlings, and then just bounce. Truly,
that's footy. What we love about footy is the shape of the ball. That ball could have bounced any which way, but it goes straight through the middle of it. It's one of the beauties of the game.
Little brain fade here. Dale Ayres made him pay. Sometimes you can do that at fullback. No, it certainly happened to me quite a lot in my career. Just poor kick-outs. And then the handball off to Bastic, who's a magnificent kick. Cleary could have sent it home. Jack Bastic with a couple in that term. It's a little point too. And the strength from Rawlings there to just tap it onto the veteran Garth and popped it through.
Bastic kicked that one, Tubes.
Bastic, rather.
Bastic.
And here's the big clunk from Cleary. Donk. Look at that.
That's his trademark, Dick Dewalt. And the goal. And he'll be very happy with that.
So hang on. that was Alec Bastick that kicked that last goal, wasn't it? So he's got 2 and his brother only has 1.
Jack playing off the half-back line.
We'll take a quick break here on the Murdoch-Clark Mortgage Fund Old Scholars Football Association Grand Final for the reserves. It's a 27-point margin in favour of the Lions. My name is Tubes Taylor. I'm joined by Doug Oostaloo in the box. We'll be right back with the final instalment of this grand final in just a few moments. Stick around, we'll be right back. Final term about to get underway here at North Hobart Oval. 27-point margin in favour of the Lions. It was a 6-0 third term in favour of the magenta and black. DOSA with all the work to do. And we are about to get underway. Fourth term started here at North Hobart Oval. That's a good start. Unfortunately, it ends up in the arms of an opponent in McShane. Umpire called out a free kick. It'll go the way of the Roosters. What do you think the message was at three-quarter time, Doug Oostaloo, for the Roosters?
Look, they would have wanted to put that last quarter behind them as quickly as they could, and said there, we've got 25 minutes left, and it's the last 25 minutes we've got, and we'll just need to throw all caution to the wind, take risks, and just try and win the game. It's usually the sort of message you'd expect from a coach in that sort of position, Tubes.
Out the back it comes, Hudson, dribbling kick, Rogers back on the field after being reported for a late hit on Cleary. Goes back to get the footy, sort of scared a few there, going back with a flight. Blue takes the mark.
I'd be happy if this is blue to black to white. There's a transition out, Tubes.
Maybe for those who aren't colourblind. This kick goes long. Bastick ruins Doug Oostaloo's desires. Douglas throws it on the boot with a high up and under, flying high with Sayers, just got worked under the ball nicely. Now a chance for Cox at the back. Out the back comes Rawlings. Now it's a foot race. Garth using the old legs, just needs to tap it on, does really well. Salter did even better. Then he's clearing kick, will be chopped off.
Chip Ayres.
Ayres pops it on the boot, inside forward 50, tapping ball over the line for a rush behind.
Big Stadler. Yeah, they missed an opportunity there to really send the message.
Lovelace will read the recipient of this if Bastick doesn't get there first. Bastick did arrive, but Lovelace did well. The veteran's legs, 440 odd games. Caught holding the footy. White looks up, he's got Bastick in the pocket.
They prefer White to take the kick over Douglas, and that's what happens.
White chips it in short. Finds a man in Spiden. Has he got this in him, Dougie?
Well, he's Tom Green's cousin, and I know Tom puts a lot of work into him over the pre-season, and I think he's got the distance.
Spiden throws it on the boot. Didn't have the distance. Obviously, Tom Green not doing enough work. Fist came from behind, punched away. Roosters lead it to the ball. Now a chance here for Stadler. Pops it on his nose and pops it through the goals.
So there's another footy rule, Tubes. You can have a quiet game, you can get much of a touch, and then you can bob up and kick a goal like that. And I think Will Stadler will be very happy with it.
Well, that's not the start that DOSA want. Opportunistic there from Will Stadler. The first goal of the quarter goes to Hutchins. Is this lead unassailable, Doug Oosterloo?
Look, I don't think so. I think they'll want to kick a couple more before they really start feeling confident. Interesting Cleary off the ground.
34 the margin. Maybe his wife's gone into labour. She's due imminently. Apparently she was having a few pains this morning. Douglas got the handball out wide. Bastick through the middle of North Hobart Oval. Long kick down towards Sayers. Here's a chance now for him to go back and get the footy again. Rawlings was good too, holding the footy. Free kick going to DOSA.
You should feel for Cleary's wife, wouldn't you? I wonder what sort of size baby she's likely to be trying to deliver today.
Long kick. Douglas at the back. Rogers couldn't quite get the footy away. Tackle was laid on Hudson.
Cleary's on the bench, Tubes. He might just resting himself and really come out and
hot last 15 minutes, you reckon? Handball came out from Spiden. Hudson caught holding the footy.
Umpire has been hot on holding the ball.
Rogers.
He's been consistent both ways.
Short. Finds his man in Griffin, who's been very good. Drifted out of it in that third term, however. Long kick is absolute garbage and gives Snowy all the work to do. Wheels around the veteran. Pops it into the pocket. That's a good kick to Saavedra.
Square kick by looks he's waiting for.
Candy. Beautiful stuff from Saavedra now from 50. Goes long into the square. Big fly. Couldn't quite take the mark, Mansa. See a ball up. Just need one here, the Roosters. If there any belief, Douglas having to see it across the line. Ball in. Douglas wins it down. Spiden at the back, goes through 1-2, then caught one high. Umpires pulled it out. It'll go the way of the Lions. Ned Spiden's come into the game, Doug, in the last half.
Yeah, I think he's been pretty consistent for the game. It was probably a little quiet in the first quarter, but I'd say looking for a medal winner, he'd be my pick at the moment. Cleary a chance if he can get back on, and right on cue, he's just entering the field.
Spot looks up, he's got Blue leading for him. Through the fingertips, Mansa gobbles up, got his handball away though. Berry, handball's over the top. Carroll gets wrapped up by a couple of lines. We'll see a ball up. Well, so far, Hutchins' defence have kept the Roosters to one solitary behind. Umpire will take a second go at that ball up. Whatever the first place there. Jones drifted out of it. Roberts got it off. Koppelman goes back. Through there was Jones. Kicking forward was Reynolds to a hot spot. That'll be a free kick. Going the way of Silva. So Jack Silva must go back and kick this if there's any chance to come back. We'll peg the margin back to 28 points. Silva's kick, is it going to make the journey? It's not going to get there. Hits the post, probably a good result for DOSA. It's the boundary post, so it'll be a ball in. Griffin taps it down beautifully, one way then the other. Good smother laid by Berry. Marsh's kick, chopped off by Black. It's gone about 4 metres, that one. Black. Out wide, finds a man in Paget.
Did go to play on, but has managed to conceal that well and go back off the mark.
It's Brendan Lovelace that gets up with a wry smile. McShane. Big flight, that was good from White, couldn't quite get it. Handball came out nicely from Reynolds. Reynolds to Rogers, Rogers off to Scott. Scott's kick goes deep inside forward 50, 1-2, good mark. Pullen wheels around, Black arrives late. Enough pressure put on the kick, through for a behind. Pullen drifted out of this game though, he was very good early.
Yeah, had a couple of shots in the last couple of minutes, but I think Hutchins' pressure and tackling has been the difference between the two sides to date. A lot of tackles laid, a lot of smothers. One of my favourite parts of the game.
Right on cue there, Doug. It'll be a free kick to Ayres. It's Snowy Lovelace just having a little laugh. Ayres. Rogers sits underneath this one. Sayers arrived late. Good spoil. Chance for Rawlings. Nothing doing. Ball up.
This is one of Cleary's favourite positions. A boundary throw in, half forward. He uses big frame to muscle out his opponent and hit to advantage, create a goal.
He's one of the most unique footballers I know, like genuinely. His body shape doesn't give him any credit for how good a footballer he's been over his whole career. He is sensational. I've watched him many, many times. Now it comes to Scott. Carroll on hands and knees. Trying hard was Koppelman. We'll see another ball up. 10 minutes gone. Getting harder and harder for the Roosters to get one back from here. Throwing it on the boot. It's Page. That might have been Jones, actually. Big attention here. Carroll throws it on the boot. Over the top for Roberts. Roberts runs on. Then throws it on the boot in hope. Chance for Pullen. Out the back, Saavedra. He won't miss this one. He does.
Put the rockers on him, Tubes.
I did put the mockers on him. Missed a point too. Out it comes for Saavedra. Back to Carroll. Carroll's got a hold of it now. Quick kick in hope. Bastic been very good. Nice fly at the back from Ayres to put a bit of pressure on. Somehow a kick came out. Berry got it off. Trouble here. Oh, through one, not enough. That was a good effort by Stadler. Oh, Sayers!
Hutchins have done very well in that passage of play. The kick out of the back line went to a 4-on-1 with Chip Ayres. Chip Ayres managed to just create a contest and...
have a look at this for a mark. Courage!
He's all about courage. The Muzz, Murray Slayers. Very popular human, Alistair Sayers, and heart and soul footy club.
This is his 4th goal. One in every term. It's a rubbish kick. Through from behind.
That's what happens when you get old, Tubes. Your legs start to give out on you a bit earlier in the game than they used to.
33-point margin. Rogers. Can't quite diving on it was McShane. Will he be caught holding the footy? He is. Rogers' kick is no good, just bounces inside the line. Ball in.
Sting has gone out of it a little bit here, Tubes. 33 points isn't unassailable, however, it does feel that way right this minute.
Certainly does, Dougie. Comes forward again. Loveless just worked under the ball. Black. No, that's actually Guga. You see a ball up.
Jordan Guga, son of renowned newsman Peter G.
Really? Really? Did not know that.
Yeah, retired.
Interesting. Rogers wins it out of the ruck. Umpire saw a free kick here. It'll go the way of Pengrazi. Just to get one back here for the Roosters. Maybe spark something. He's happy with it. I'll tell you what, he's the only one that's celebrating out there for the Roosters. Trying his best, Julian Pengrazi, to get them fired up. It's their first goal since the 2nd term, Doug Oosterloo.
Yeah, I think if they were to kick another one quickly, you might see a little bit more excitement. I think it's a bit of a telling sign for the state of the game at the moment that the DOSA players just haven't really been able to celebrate that one. It's a grand final, Tubes. You've got to fight to the end no matter what. That's the only way you win them.
Out it comes again. They need one quick here, the Roosters. Bouncing at the back for Paget. Paget gets tackled hard. Great tackle and a throw. It'll be a free kick to Loveless. Loveless handballs off to Davey. Davey sends it long. Inside forward 50. And a strong mark down there to Mansa. Well, maybe for some belief, if they can get a couple in a row here.
Griffin had kicked it, and as he's been your man for the day.
Hutchins 12.880. To DOSA 8.553. Mansa likes it. And there's no energy out there at all for the Roosters. The margin's just 21 points.
Yeah, it's surprising. A little bit more energy there, but there's still enough time.
How's the kick from Mansa? Straight through the middle. Tough angles.
Hutchins will want to just rest the momentum back here.
A goal here to the Roosters. Some real belief. Back in the middle. Douglas can't quite get the footy. Puts his big frame over it. Wrapped up here. Umpire says, give it to me. Moves around. Berry. Bouncing ball. Cox under the footy. Rawlings just threw it away. Umpire on the wrong side. Quick kick forward by Koppelman. Clearing the area. Loveless gets to the front of the pack. Can't quite get the footy. Now a chance here. Good pace owned by Saavedra. He's got time. He goes across the face of goal and picks out a man in the opposition's colours.
I'll be happy with that
Hudson.
one. Could be very dangerous.
Got his kick to Stadler. Man down behind play is Bastic. Just covered the areas here. Through with time. Was it Pangrazi? Oh, good effort. White's kick was smothered by Pangrazi. He's got some energy, Julian Pangrazi. Hudson ducked in for a big tackle. And we'll see a ball up. Down behind play. Alec Bastic has got some serious cramp. Get some pickle juice into him. He stays on, captain. Leadership. That one's out of bounds, ball in. It's a 21-point margin here. 18 minutes gone in the fourth term. Each quarter's gone for about 26 minutes. So there's still plenty of time. You just need a couple of goals here. As he comes off in the box there.
It's out a free kick to Dosa in that contest.
Go the way of Griffin, who's come back into the game a bit. Long kick. Just done that a little bit, Dosa, just a little bit too much on the kicks. We'll see a ball in.
Dale Ayres coming off the ground, looking like he has given his all today. Very tired, the old veteran. A few of my old 2012 premiership teammates out here today.
Really?
Chiefs. 3 in the reserves, 3 in the seniors, so a few guys have been doing this for a while.
Silva gets tackled high. Umpire saw it. Here's free kick for Dosa. Handball's off. Joyce sends the ball high. Who wants that? It's a bit of a raffle.
He's defending the line here.
Salter got his handball out just, only as far as an opponent in the black and magenta. We'll see a ball up. Jock White at the bottom of the pack.
Charlie White's younger brother, so playing in the next game.
Douglas wins it down. Quick kick forward. It's good. Got his handball off there. Did the veteran. Caught holding the footy.
Once again, the tackling's just been a real highlight for Hutchins, especially in the back half.
Hudson's going to come off. Douglas. He's an Adonis, isn't he? Look at the size of him. Probably needs to get rid of that mustache. It's a long kick down the line. Berry at the right place, right time. His kick no good. Cox trying hard, left it behind for Spide. Spide gives it off to Sayers. Sayers' kick eludes all comers. Throws it on the boot. Chance out the back. It's a foot race now. Bouncing, bouncing, bouncing behind.
Dosa with the quicker legs there, able to cut that one off.
Big fly from Rogers. Umpire says play on. Now a chance for Stadler going towards goal. No good. Cox takes the mark. Goes out, finds a teammate on the opposite side of the ground. A little bit of fancy work from Jones. Jones gave it off to a runner. And they're away here through Silva. Silva's short one. Finds a teammate in Joyce. Wheels back inside the corridor. That's a good kick. Saavedra will go back. Maybe give them some belief. Short one's on. Oh, good fist from Black. Unnecessary kick, in my opinion. Finds Spiden in the middle.
Sometimes
Spiden
looks up. Selfish.
It's got Bastic. Bastic looks up. Cleary deep in the pocket. Cleary can't quite take the mark. Cox drops the footy like a spud. Out for Sayers. Sayers down towards goal. No good. Chopped off by Scott. Coming off is Rogers after that big fly. So they're a man down. The ball comes this way. Big fly here from Griffith. Underneath the footy. Bastic. Griffith just with a fist away. Now a bit of pace shown by Page. Page's kick's going to land in the arms of White. White looks up. Goes across the face of goal to Ingram. Ingram looks up. He's got Bastic. Bastic looks up. He's got McShane on the lead. Goes in that direction. Numbers here with the Lions. McShane down towards Cleary. So Saavedra had a chance to kick at a goal here from about 35 metres out. He did see a good option, but just put too much air on the ball. And there's the big strong mark from Cleary. Dad to be. Has he got any kids, or is this his number one?
This is number two.
Number two.
As a little girl, and I believe he's expecting a boy.
Cleary. He likes it off the boot. And there goes the siren. Cleary with the sealer. And Hutchins run out victors in the 2022 Old Scholars Reserves Grand Final. 13-9-87, defeat DOSA 9-5-59. Goal kickers for the Lions. It was 3 to Alex Sayers, 2 to Alec Bastic, 1 to Jack Bastic, 2 to Dom Rawlings and Nick Cleary. And Dale Ayres had 2 as well. Will Stadler with 1. For the Roosters, it was 2 to Saavedra, then singles to Joyce, Pengrazi, Carroll, Marsh, Patrick Carroll as well, Lockie Pullen and Kyle Manser. Big win for the Lions. They run out victors by 28 points here at North Hobart Oval. It's a three-peat for the Lions in the reserves.
Yeah, great effort to the Lions, and really fitting that Nick Cleary's the man to kick that goal on the siren tubes.
Might try and go down to the boundary, Doug, as we'll check out the scenes here at North Hobart Oval. (13-9-87), Hutchins defeat DOSA 9-5-59.
Bill Trathui medal to be awarded.
Who's that going to, Dougie?
Well, I think Ned Spiden's probably my hot tip.
Really? Not for me.
Jack Bastic's a chance, and I think Big D, well, Nick Cleary may also be
my pick, Dougie.
Of course.
Nick Cleary's my pick for best on today. Bill Trathui medal, who's played a lot of games in the Rezzies.
400 odd for Newty.
Head down to the boundary side, see if I can get a hold of Alex Sayers. Cleary, congratulations, another premiership in the bag. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, a lot. Number 4, going to the end of my career, so they mean more now than the early days. So yeah, it means a lot.
And any messages out there for anyone special that may be expecting a baby today?
Yeah, my missus is expecting. Hope she's not in labour now, so might have to scoot off soon.
Scoot off soon. No beers after the game?
No beers, unfortunately.
Well, congratulations, big fella. A real chance for the best on ground, I reckon. Great game.
Thank you.
We'll go over here and see if we can get a hold of... oh, here's Sash Adams, the president of the Hutchins Footy Club. What does that mean?
Oh, it's a good way to start the day, Tubes. I think you know, it's 3 in a row for this group, and you know, it's just probably the dedication and really the depth which we've had over the last few years, and you know, these boys certainly will enjoy it, and you know, there's probably another 10 blokes who missed out, who are still feeling part of it. So no, it's great. Great
vibes around the club with the women's side as well. This year, obviously didn't get the chocolates in the women's, but to have teams in finals, it means a lot.
Yeah, it does, and you know, the girls have gone up a division this year, but they certainly, you know, probably certainly fit into that division, and I think they missed out on percentage in the end, which was a bit stiff. But you know, it's a great competition, it's a great culture we've got down here, and yeah, no, well, obviously today is about the boys, but you know, from a club perspective, you know, it's awesome.
Good on you, Sash Adams, the president of the footy club. We'll try and get over to. Oh, Peter G is just going to go to the presentation. Just quickly, we'll get Alistair Sayers. What's that mean, mate? You're coach now of a premiership side.
Yeah, pretty special. Yeah, I don't really know what to feel. A lot of emotions at the moment. Yeah, it's been a tough year, and yeah, to win another one, sensational. It's 3 in a row now, so it's huge for us in the club.
Worthy opponents, but that third term, mate, 6 goals. You were a little bit down in the first half. 6 goals in that third term just got you fired up.
Yeah, we were a little underdone in that first half, and you know, let them get on top, and yeah, we were able to come out and put them to the sword there in the third, which was pleasing.
Well, we'll let you go to the presentations. Congratulations, Premiership coach, Muzz.
Thank you very much.
Well, there we go. We'll cross now to the presentations with Peter G.
Now to announce the winner of the best of field for the reserve grand final for 2022. The winner receives the much treasured Bill Trethewey medal, and who better to present it and announce it than Bill Trethewey himself, absolute legend of the Old Scholars League. He's only just given up his games record. Who's the best on ground today, Bill?
Well done to both teams, but Big Panda, who should be playing seniors as well, he's got it.
Nick Cleary is the winner of the Trethewey medal. Good on you, mate. Alistair, could you introduce your players as we get the premiership medals hung around their neck?
Righto, we'll start down the end there. Callum Ingram. Andrew Hudson.
Thank Mark Heathcote trying to fit the medals over there. Okay, who's next?
George McShane. Will Stadler. Spiros Douglas. Brett Garth. Charlie Connor. Will Scott. Jordan Guga. Ned Spiden. Dom Rawlings. Jimmy Paget. Gus Bramich. Zach Berry. Jack Bastick. Sulf, Jack Bastick, that's you. Jock White. James Black. Liam Blue. Dale Ayres. Nick Cleary. And our captain, Al Bastick.
And You're going to give one of the assistant coach?
Yeah, absolutely. Ian's been huge for me this year. Always there to help out. Ian Burberry.
And let's give one to the coach as well, Alistair Sayers. And I'll hand over to Tony Freeman, President of the Old Scholars Football Association, to present the Premiership Cup.
Thanks very much, Peter. Look, I think everyone will agree that it was a great competition. I'd like to thank DOSA and congratulate them on their effort. It was a great contest. We obviously had to have one winner on the day, and that was Hutchins. Congratulations to them. Well done, Alistair. And I'd like to gives me great pleasure in presenting you the cup. You might get Ian to come and hold it up with you before the guys come in. I think that'll be fantastic. Well done to the Hutchins football team.
Thanks, Tony.
Well, there we go. Hutchins run out victors by 28 points in the end. Sensational game. Really complete second half from the Lions. It was set up with a 6-goal third term. Very well led by Nick Cleary, who won the Bill Trethewey medal for best on in a Resi's grand final. Completes his season. I'm sure he'll go around again, big Nick Cleary. Well done, Hutchins win. 13-9-87 to DOSA, 9-5-59. 28-point margin in the 2022 Old Scholars Football Association Grand Final for the Resis, thanks to Murdoch Clark. Seniors coming up next between Hutchins and DOSA. We'll see you there.